Just when we thought we were done with COVID, boom, a new strain pops up. But don't worry, we're not here to scare you. We're here to prepare you. Hi everyone, especially my wonderful senior viewers. Today we're talking about the new COVID strain that's making headlines again. Now I know you're probably thinking, again? Really? Yes, really, but this isn't a fear fest. It's about staying informed, prepared, and confident. Grab your reading glasses and a warm drink. Let's talk about what's going on, how serious it is, and what you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones. Scientists have detected a new COVID variant, currently being called insert real name, e.g. KP.2 flirt. It's a subvariant of Omicron, and like its cousins, it spreads pretty easily. In fact, in some countries, it's already responsible for over 20% of new cases. But here's the silver lining. So far, it doesn't seem more deadly, especially for those who've had vaccines or a previous infection. However, it can still be risky for seniors, people with chronic conditions, and those with weakened immune systems. So yes, it's worth paying attention to. Look, nobody's saying you have to hide at home again. But let's be smart about this. Simple habits make a big difference. Wash your hands often. Keep a mask handy for buses, clinics, or crowded stores. Crack open windows when guests come over. Stay home and rest if you feel sick, don't tough it out. And please don't wait to test. The sooner you know, the better you can treat it. Let me tell you about Barbara, my 78-year-old neighbor. She's healthy, active, walks every morning. But last winter, she caught what she thought was just a mild cold. Turned out it was COVID, one of the newer strains. She ignored it for 3 days and ended up in the ER with pneumonia. Thankfully, she made it through. But later she told me, if I'd just listened to my body and tested sooner, I could have avoided the worst part. Let's learn from Barbara. So here's the bottom line. Yes, there's a new strain. No, we don't need to panic. Yes, we need to stay informed, boosted, and cautious, especially if we're over 60. If this video helped you feel more clear-headed and less anxious, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for weekly health updates tailored for seniors. And drop a comment below. Have you or someone you know had a COVID case recently? What was it like? Let's support each other, with facts, not fear. Until next time, stay wise, stay well, and keep living life on your terms. Most symptoms are similar to what we've seen before. Sore throat, runny nose, cough, fatigue. But some doctors are noticing a few new trends like more frequent dizziness or lightheadedness, early onset shortness of breath, worsening headaches. This is why it's a good idea to keep a pulse oximeter at home. That little device that goes on your finger can tell you if your oxygen levels are dipping, a major warning sign. Now here's the good news. Even with mutations, recent vaccines and boosters still provide strong protection against severe illness. They may not stop you from getting the virus, but they do make it less likely you'll end up in the hospital. If you haven't had your booster in the last 6 to 12 months, talk to your doctor. A quick appointment could save you a lot of trouble later.